everyone, it's Stephanie and welcome back to another video. Today I wanted to create a very quick and easy card design. This is going to be a very quick video to show you how easy it is to create thank you cards, congratulation cards, and happy birthday cards using the Spotlight Sentiment stamp set. This is a stamp that was previously released and we've just brought it back in the vault. And it's one of my favorites because you can quickly stamp a card design either horizontally, vertically, or diagonally with these large, long stamps. And the great thing about them is they look really great just on their own, or you can definitely kind of dress it up even more if you want to spend a little bit more time on your cards. I know right now a lot of us are sending thank you cards, so I decided to use the thank you stamp for the two card designs I'm going to show in today's video. And I just wanted to show you how quickly you can create some really fun card designs that you could mass produce to send out to people that you want to send thanks to. So you can see here I've positioned my stamp in my MISTI stamping tool, and I have a piece of cardstock here that measures 4 inches by 5 1/4. And for this first design, I decided to go with a vertical layout. So I'm going to stamp this image 3 times, kind of up towards the top of the panel. And I'm stamping each one 3 times to get a really solid black outline. I am using extreme black ink, which I usually don't use for solid stamps. I use this for any type of outline stamps where I want a Copic color. But since I am going to add a little bit of Copic detail to the words that are kind of open on the center, I decided to be safe and use this type of ink. So I'm just going to go ahead and repeatedly stamp this. And for this first one, I kind of moved the paper side to side as well as up and down so that I could get the thank you that has the outline part in different areas. For my second panel, I decided to go with a diagonal look. This is definitely my favorite of the two. I just think that it looks so cool having this kind of on that diagonal format. And I did the exact same thing as the first and just shifted my panel, but for this one I didn't go side to side. I decided to leave the thank yous completely in a row on all 3 of the images that I'm stamping here. And then once again, I'm going to stamp each one 3 times to get a really dark, solid black outline. Once I'm done with the stamping, I'm going to very carefully remove the panel since we do have some ink that we stamped over on the side there. And then I'm going to use my Copic markers to color in the 3 thank yous that have the outline. I decided to use rainbow color, which should be no surprise, and I'm just going to go in order here and use 8 different colors until I have all of them colored in. Once I have that done, I just need to pick a card base that will kind of coordinate with the design. You could go with white if you want to just have kind of a really nice tone-on-tone background and really make those thank you stand out, or you can go with any of the colors that you include in the thank you coloring. So I decided to go with an aqua card base, so I'm going to use Summer Splash ink, and I'm going to adhere this directly onto the card, no foam adhesive. The idea behind these cards is to be able to create them quickly so that we can mass produce lots of them, since we are, like I said, sending out so many of these right now. So I just adhered this directly onto the card base, and that is going to complete the card. We have this great stamped image, we have it repeated, and then we have that little pop of color by adding in the Copic coloring. And then for the second card design, which is the first panel that I stamped, I did something a little bit different and I just colored in one of the thank yous. And then I also stamped a secondary sentiment onto a Skinny Strips Die-namics. I used the Bitty Thanks and Gratitude stamp set and I adhered that right over one of the rows of the stamping and it actually covers it perfectly. So it's just a way to add a little bit of something if you want to go one little step further and add a little bit more color to the card front. So I hope today's video gave you some ideas on ways that you can use the Spotlight Sentiment stamp set to create some really quick thank you cards, since so many of us are mass producing these right now and they are so needed to thank all of those that are helping keep us safe. As always, I appreciate you being here and joining me for another video, and I really hope to see you again soon. Thanks so much for watching.